Diane Keaton was more than a movie star. She was a style icon, a fearless performer, and a cultural force who redefined what it meant to be a leading lady in Hollywood. With her passing at the age of 79, we're not just mourning an actress, we're celebrating a once in a generation talent who left an indelible mark on the silver screen and in the hearts of millions. Born Diane Hall in Los Angeles in 1946, she would later adopt her mother's maiden name, Keaton, as her stage name. She began her career on the stage, earning early attention in the Broadway production of Hair, but it wasn't long before Hollywood took notice. Her early partnership with director Woody Allen launched her into stardom, and in 1977 she won the Academy Award for Best Actress for her unforgettable role in Annie Hall, a quirky, vulnerable, fiercely independent character that felt revolutionary for its time. The role wasn't just career defining, it was era defining. Annie Hall became a cultural icon, and so did Keaton. Her offbeat sense of humor, natural charm, and androgynous fashion, complete with slouchy trousers, vests, and men's ties, captivated audiences and inspired generations of women to express themselves with authenticity and confidence. But Diane Keaton was never content to be one thing. Her dramatic range was just as powerful. She brought soul and strength to Kay Adams in the Godfather trilogy, standing toe to toe with legends like Al Pacino and Marlon Brando. Her performances in films like Reds, Marvin's Room, and Looking for Mr. Goodbar proved she could handle complex, emotionally layered roles that demanded depth, vulnerability, and raw power. As she aged in an industry that often sidelines women over 40, Keaton thrived. She leaned into mature, grounded characters in beloved films like Father of the Bride, Something's Gotta Give, and The First Wives Club. Her comedic timing remained razor sharp, and her elegance only deepened with time. She challenged the outdated idea that romantic leads had an expiration date, and in doing so, she gave older women a rare, dignified spotlight on the big screen. Off camera, Diane Keaton was equally compelling. She never married, she adopted two children later in life, and she marched to the beat of her own drum from start to finish. She was a published author, a photographer, a preservationist of old Hollywood architecture, and a champion of creativity in all forms. She didn't just act. She built a life filled with expression, independence, and quiet rebellion. She was famously private, yet disarmingly open in interviews, funny, sharp, and always unafraid to poke fun at herself. Her laugh, her wit, and her effortlessly cool demeanor made her a talk show favorite and a perennial fan favorite. For decades, she gave us performances that felt real, messy, joyful, honest. She made us laugh, she made us cry, and she made us think differently about what a woman in Hollywood could be. Diane Keaton's legacy is one of bravery. She chose roles that mattered. She lived life on her own terms. She aged with grace and worked with joy. And through it all, she stayed true to herself. As the world says goodbye to this legend, we remember her not just for the movies, but for the magic she brought to every role and the impact she had far beyond the screen. Thank you, Diane Keaton, for the art, the laughter, the courage, and the inspiration. You will never be forgotten.